Well, this time I'm standing on the bank of the river.
Okay, so where are you roaming around?
Actually, I've come here.
Hmm.
Bro, could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I would be more than happy to introduce myself. And this side, Lalit, I come all the way from Uttar Pradesh. And it's been 7 years I've been working in private organization. Apart from that, it's been 2 years I've been endeavoring to speak this language. So I would like to know something about you, Mr. So would you please walk me through about your introduction if you don't mind?
Yeah, why not? My name is Seekhen. I am also from UP. If I talk about my hobbies, so I like playing badminton, reading English books, and watching international English news channels, especially for learning some new words and sentences. And if I talk about my education, so I am postgraduate in English, and I have learned British and American English from foreign teachers. So it is my brief
Okay.
introduction.
Okay. So where have you learned all these things like from native speakers, from native teachers, or
Yeah,
you'll have learned all the things from Indian teachers only?
not from Indian, native teachers, Americans and Britishers.
Mm. Okay, okay, great. So
Yeah,
how's your journey been so far?
yeah, it's been good, and I think it is going in a better way even till now.
Yeah, great. And you already have completed your post-graduation in English, so that is also a beneficial kind of thing for you. You must be resonating yourself with the English content all the time.
Yeah, why not? Everything is going well. And you know about this thing
Mm.
that I have to. I mean, English literature. We have studied all these things.
Yes, exactly. So you very well know how to use or grammatical kind of things because lot many things are in grammar as well. Actually, those who are the peers of English language, they actually don't know the grammatical rules. Right. So
Yeah.
if I talk about me, so I know like how to utter this language, but I don't know how to set grammatical rule while speaking. Or I'm not saying that I don't know like how to put forward the sentences, but I don't know the deep and down grammatical structures or grammatical kind of thing. And those who have completed their graduation or their masters in this English literature, so they must know how to deal with the article and many more things in the in the grammatical kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah, we have studied everything. Almost all the things of the
Mm.
grammar from the beginning till the
So,
end.
so how long have you been speaking this language?
I started it around 6 years ago.
Okay, so I would like to know one thing from your end. First of all, you should tell me like from which city do you come?
Well, do you know Ambedkar Nagar district?
Yes, I have heard Ambedkar Nagar. This is in Uttar Pradesh itself, as you mentioned.
Yeah. From which district are you?
I'm from Bulandshahr district. That is near about Ghaziabad.
Ghaziabad.
Yes.
Okay. Could you please tell me about your qualification? I could not listen to it.
Yeah, actually, I did my graduate. Actually, I haven't mentioned this thing in my introduction, so that is why you don't know about my qualification credential. Okay, I'm gonna touch the base on my qualification credentials. So I did my graduation in pharmacy. This is in medical science. So I only studied up to graduation, uh, and I wanted to go for masters as well, but I couldn't go because there was some other issues. Uh, I couldn't go for the masters. Yeah.
Okay. So when did you start learning English?
Yeah, it's been nearly two plus years to me into this, and I have been exerting to vanquish this language.
Yeah, that's great. And this time it is very
Mm,
important for you too, right? For everybody, I think it is important to know at least what this language is.
exactly. Yeah, now these days, it is very crucial to speak this language. Okay, so I would like to know one thing from your end as being a postgraduate in English literature. So you are the better person who can tell me the things like whichever I'm gonna ask. So the question is like most of the people think they always think that they always get stuck while using the grammatical kind of thing. So do you really think that grammatical kind of thing are very essential while speaking this language?
Well, if I talk about this thing, so if we have to become professional, I mean, good speakers, So at
Mm.
that it is important. If we want to join big companies like MNC, or we want to go foreign for doing some kind of jobs.
Mm.
So all these
Okay.
things, yeah, we try to speak grammatically everything if we can, if it is possible for us. Because if
But
we speak,
I have witnessed one thing that lot many people, those who are from big companies, big brands, even those who are from foreign countries, they must speak this language like without grammar and all. Not
yeah,
most of the times, but some of the times they speak this language without grammatical kind of things, and they always, you know, I'm not saying always, they they somewhat make mistake while speaking.
mistakes actually, these things will happen. No one is perfect in this world,
Mm.
right?
Yeah.
So it will be, but normally we have to speak, so
Mm.
that is good. Yeah, I will say one thing, that pronunciation of the words should be correct. This
Mm.
is something that I learned from my teachers too. What they say that if we are mispronouncing the words, at that time it creates a kind of confusion to understand what you want to say.
Mm. Mm.
Right? So these kind of things are there that we should not do actually.
So do you
Like
always record your videos out there only, wherever you are standing right now?
no, no, not always. I'm not that much free. I live in the hostel, so today I was free. That's why I thought that let me go there and have some fun. That's why I came here. Otherwise,
Okay, okay.
normally I do not come here.
So why do you stay in hostel now these days? Like, what's the essential reason behind it?
Yeah, these days actually I was preparing for some kind of examination. That's why, and now I
Government
think
examination are you preparing for?
yeah, I was preparing for that, but and I was busy in learning different kind of things, as I told you, like how to speak
Hmm.
in different and how the people of the world speak in different ways. This language especially.
Exactly. Hmm. Yeah. So when we learn a different accent, so that time we have to more focus on speaking, like how we are pronouncing the words and how we are articulating ourselves in a British or American accent. So
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time we have to focus more on speaking and less on grammatical kind of thing. But when we are speaking in Indian accent, so that time we don't need to, put a lot of effort on speaking as well as on thinking about grammar.
yeah. Actually, as I said, that pronunciation should be correct. That's it.
Exactly, yeah. Pronunciation should be correct always. Earlier, I also used to make lot many mistakes while speaking, and I used to mispronounce couple of words. So, but now these days, I am like in the process of improving pronunciation as well. And earlier, I had huge MTI in my communication, but now these days, I already have vanished each and everything. I already have vanquished each and everything in the communication means like I don't do lot many mistakes while pronouncing the words, but yeah, some of them I even don't know like how to actually pronounce them. And let's see, it's a process, it's a procedure, and I'll be able to vanquish them later on.
Everything will be
Yes,
over. Just if we keep on doing it slowly, right?
exactly. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so what all kind of difficulties are you facing now these days while uttering this language with the people?
No, these days I do not have any problem. I can say, as long
Hmm.
as because whatever problems I had in the past, I have come over all these things.
Okay. So when
Yeah,
you
like
started your journey, that time were you able to understand this language or were you able to speak something?
no, in the beginning, yeah, I was able to understand, but I was not able to speak anything at that time.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
later,
it happens with all the people of Uttar Pradesh. So they are able to understand, but when it comes to speak something, so they are not able to utter even a single word in English. Even though when it comes to introduce themselves, they are not able to introduce themselves as well.
yeah, so at that time it was a big problem, but I bought some books and I studied. I mean, yeah, I
Mm,
studied all the that, and then I had a big problem of understanding foreigners like Americans. When they speak, Britishers and
mm,
Chinese, Portuguese, all these people, I was not able to understand them. But after that,
mm,
recommended some books from my foreign teachers. Then I read all these books, and then I became this much capable that I could understand them. And when at present
mm.
I can understand them.
Okay, so how did you get the classes from foreign teachers?
Online classes, I did not go there.
So, okay, and how much did you pay for that?
No, actually, I did not attend, paid course. I watched the videos of those teachers, and they recommended me for
On
buying
YouTube?
some books of
Okay,
British
okay,
and American, books.
okay.
So I bought these
Because now
things.
these days, lot many teachers are there on YouTube as well. Those who are from the native countries, and they also have been teaching spoken English to the different kind of people. Those who are not able to actually speak this language.
Yeah, yeah. So I could improve my pronunciation and these things too, like accent, how to understand, how to speak in different ways.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, I have connected to lot many people like those. They always try to speak in different accent, but when it comes to have the conversation with Indian people only, so it is always better to have Indian accent. I think so. I This is my way of perceiving in this, but it is always better whenever you are improving yourself and you are able to speak in different accents, so you should showcase sometime that you are able to speak different accent as well, American or British.
Yeah, that is okay.
So which
Actually,
one
accent.
do you like most? Which accent do you like most?
Well, I like Indian accent the most, and if you talk about yeah, otherwise I know different accents. I mean, many accents, how to speak in different ways, like Indian,
Okay.
British, American, Chinese, Japanese, and all these things. What kind of rules are followed while speaking these kind of things, and how we can speak like Americans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
If you
great.
want to listen, if you are, if you want to listen, I can speak some sentences here that you can listen if you want.
Okay, yeah, you can have further conversation with me. I mean, in American accent. I have no issue with that.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Hello,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm from
Where
Uttar
are you from?
Pradesh. I'm
Can you
able to
understand
get
it?
you. Actually, yeah, no, it's not a big deal to understand, but the thing is this, the way of speaking is quite different whenever we are speaking in different accent. Otherwise, everything would be same because now I am tend to listening English content as well, so I won't face any kind of impediments or cumbersomes while understanding the things.
Yeah, maybe you are used to do
Mm.
this work. That's why it is. That's why it is easy for you.
Mm.
Otherwise, like
Mm.
better, water, greater, like this.
Mm.
Can you give me a glass of water? He is better
Yeah, I'm
than.
able to understand. Yeah.
Like all these kind of things.
Mm. You know, uh, we have to just think about the words. Only few words are being changed when we are speaking this accent. Apart from that, everything would be same. Only few words. I also have witnessed this thing because I also wanted to bring out some information how to speak different accent. So as I was noticing in that in few conversations, so I found like people were using only couple of words in a different accent. Those who were speaking this language natively, so they were speaking few words in different manner. So otherwise, we also speak the same thing. We just need to incorporate those kinds of words in our communication. Like if we are speaking C, so it means like if we are speaking cat, so we don't need to speak this cat like this. This is an Indian accent, cat. Otherwise, if we want to speak this cat in American accent. So would you please tell me like what would be the American accent for this?
It will be in the same cat, cat,
Yeah, but the
cat
way of
meet cat.
speaking would be little bit different. Yeah.
But otherwise, actually, English is same everywhere. It is the
Yes.
influence.
Exactly. Yeah. 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 Even though I have witnessed one thing that those who are from like British countries, those who are from US countries, so their English change by the area. If somebody is from Alaska, if somebody is from New York, so they both person would be speaking different kind of accent.
A bit different. Otherwise, everything will be same. Only a
Yeah,
bit different.
exactly. Yeah, exactly. But as you know that we are also speaking this language, but we are speaking in our MTI.
Yeah, that is not bad. I can say. Otherwise, the difference is if I talk about difference. So in England, I mean in Great Britain, difference is a lot.
Mm,
We see, like
mm,
if we see the people from northern part, Scotland, so they
mm.
have completely different accents. The people
Okay.
of that country, of the same country, who come from southern part, even they cannot
Mm,
understand the people from northern part.
mm.
This is the truth, and even I have seen these
Yes.
things.
So I have, I have listened couple of people from US and those were black people. So so I was listening them and they speak very fast. They speak tons of words in a minute. So I was thinking like how to understand them actually. So earlier I was not able to comprehend them, and when I got into the habit of listening to them as well, so now I've started understanding them a little bit.
Yeah, actually, they do not speak in a standard form, like
Mm.
standard English. Everybody speaks in different ways. Like, if I say,
Mm.
as I told you, like Midland accent or British English.
Mm.
So, as we say, like cup, tea, cup, like that. So, they say cup.
Mm.
We say some.
Okay.
Would you like to have some? I mean, would you like to have some tea? So, they will say,
Mm.
would you like to have some tea? Some tea. We
Okay.
say,
Yeah.
shut the door, and they
It
will
is.
say,
It is.
shut
It
the
is.
door.
I think so. Yeah. It is. I think so that it is quite hard not to crack to understand this kind of accent. If somebody is speaking like cup to cube or any other thing, so that would be quite difficult to understand.
Yeah. Like, people, if we have to say that it is a tough matter, it is a tough matter.
Mm.
So they will say, it is a tough matter, and not tough. Tough.
Mm.
It is a tough matter,
Mm.
like this.
Mm.
And uh,
Okay.
if I Cockney accent, there is one more accent that is called Cockney accent. In that accent, we
Mm.
talk. So yeah, glottal T. Do you know glottal T or glottal stop?
No, actually, I don't know.
Yeah. So like if you have to say that I am better than you, so they will say I am better than you. I'm better than you. I'm better than you. Yeah,
Mm.
like this.
Mm.
Better.
Mm.
In this way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think you have did a huge research on such
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
things. Yeah, that
A
is why
lot of
you know the deep and down things about all the accents. Otherwise, people do not have time to spend more on this language and to find out these tiny things in this language.
yeah. In this way, I know many kind of things. I mean, of different places in
Mm.
England, and out of that, like Americans, how they speak, and Chinese, what kind of mistakes. Like French people, when they speak English,
Mm.
or whenever they speak, at that time, whenever they have to speak S at the end of a word, at that time they cannot speak that properly. So if they have to say, I've been working here for the last 4 hours, like S is given in hours, right? In the end.
Mm.
So they cannot speak
Mm.
that properly. They will say, I've been working here for the last 4 hours. That's it. And S is omitted.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have witnessed huge thing in the communication. So great, and you are supposed to do all these things because being a postgraduate in English, so you have been conquering all these things, I think, and you now
Actually,
you must be transfixed. Yeah.
it was the only one field about which I did not know anything. Otherwise,
Okay,
I
so I would.
otherwise
So
I
I would
knew
like to know one thing. Hmm.
grammar, literature, and now these things.
Okay, so I would like to know one thing, like what all things made you to do all these things, like whatever you have achieved and whatever you have been doing. So, like, what all things made you to do all these things?
Nothing. I can say it was my interest to know about different kind of things,
Okay.
especially related to English. Yeah. And if you want to
So,
know about,
some people work on the communication just to get some promotion, just to get some better job or many more things. So what's your crucial reason behind it? Like, why do you want to vanquish this language and triumph this language? What's the reason behind it, actually?
actually, in the beginning it was tough for me, so I thought that why not learn the entire thing? I mean, all the things, because a lot of people would be facing
Hmm.
all these kind of problems. So
Hmm.
if I know all these things, at least I will be able to tell them that these are things that happen because of these kind
Hmm.
of reasons.
Okay. So
Yeah.
now you must be teaching English
No,
in your particular area
I do
wherever
not
you are
teach
living.
actually. Actually, some students were requesting me for teaching them, but I was busy
Hmm.
in some kind of work.
Hmm.
But very soon I'm about to start teaching them.
Yeah, now you are preparing for the government examination as well. So it is it is not a cake walk to find the time to teach them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then
And
anything else you would like to ask or to bring up?
no, I think everything is okay, and the time is also about to be over, right?
Yes. So that is why I asked you. Okay, and I think let's call it a day.
Yeah. Okay, of course.
Yeah. Have a great time. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Okay,
connecting with me.
most welcome. Bye bye.
Bye bye.